Chesterfield Fire and EMS has a proud, rich history that spans over 50 years. Our organization has grown into an all-hazards response agency comprised of 600 career professionals supported by 150 volunteer responders who operate from 23 fire and EMS stations and 4 volunteer rescue squads.
So as far as the roles that we have to offer, I'll start with operations. So we're in Company 5, which includes some ladder trucks. We also have tech rescue. We have a paramedic program, so that's ALS, Advanced Life Support. We also have field training officers to train the newer paramedics that come into our organization. We have our specialty team, scuba rescue, tech rescue, incident management team.
In recent years, Chesterfield County has seen an increase in population growth, adding more residents than any other single locality in Virginia. With the increase in population, so has the demand for fire and EMS services. In fact, last year alone, we answered over 51,000 incidents, 80% of which were medically related. No fire and EMS department can fully prepare for every eventuality that may come their way. Therefore, we have applied innovative thinking and leveraged technology and collaborative relationships to meet those demands that fall outside of the normal day-to-day activities of a fire and EMS agency. We've partnered with the Virginia State Police for over 40 years in the MedFlight program, which provides aeromedical services throughout Central Virginia. Most recently, we've partnered with the Virginia Army Air National Guard in establishing the Virginia HART program, or Helicopter Aquatics Rescue Team. This team is capable of being deployed anywhere throughout Virginia or the continental U.S. to assist in hoist rescues of those individuals who are trapped in serious flooding situations. We're also available to respond to extract injured climbers in the greater Shenandoah Valley area.
So the VA HART program is a unique team and unique in concept to the state of Virginia. It's the only one of its kind. What has made the VA HART program such an effective program within the state is the formalization of the training. We've made that what I would consider to be the gold standard of search and rescue training.
So helicopter hoist operations inherently are very dangerous. The training development that we've had has been very specific to ensure for our commands in the state that we do everything we can to mitigate the risks through training and absolute scrutiny of that training.
We've implemented the new whole blood program, being the first EMS agency in Central Virginia to bring that critical product to those who are most seriously injured in our community and may be miles away from the closest trauma center.
Traditionally, when somebody was critically ill or injured, the only fluid that we had to give them was salt water. The more salt water you give somebody, yes, it can raise the blood pressure, but it dilutes all the red cells, the platelets.
For decades in the pre-hospital setting, all we ever used was isotonic crystalloid solutions to treat our most critical trauma patients. Since July 1st of 2023, Chesterfield County has embarked on a whole blood program, and the benefits of whole blood versus isotonic crystalloid solutions is the fact that whole blood not only acts as a volume expander, but it also carries oxygen as well as platelets that help to stop and clot bleeding.
When we give whole blood, it actually decreases mortality. Basically, it gives more chances for a patient to stay alive and survive their injury or illness.
Since 2014, Chesterfield Fire and EMS has employed a mobile integrated health program. This program establishes a team of paramedics that focus in on those patients who have needs that are outside the boundaries of the fire and EMS system.
We started this with a partnership with the hospitals because what we saw was so many patients going to the emergency department with low acuity calls or constantly calling and going to the emergency departments. So we created this unit to start providing resources to patients.
We use unmanned aerial and submersible vehicles to increase our situational awareness on incident scenes and to also increase the efficiency of our search and rescue operations.
Drones are useful in fire and emergency services in a multitude of ways. They're able to give us the ability to fly overhead to see a building that's on fire from above with a visual camera or a thermal camera so we can see where the heat columns are going. We can use it to direct water streams when we can't see through the smoke. We're able to use them to locate a brush fire in a remote area where we can't get to it, or a hiker or a lost person in the wooded area. We have the ability to stream that back to a command post or an emergency operations center remotely from where the incident's operating so they can see what's going on.
We continually work to recruit the best and brightest candidates to carry forward the legacy of our organization that is built on a very solid foundation by those who have served over the past 50 years.
My main priority is simple. I want to make sure that I find people that align with our motto, which is great service by great people. Now, what exactly makes a great applicant? For me, and I know several people in ops agree, it's someone who is capable and wants to serve the community. As far as retention, it's the human connection. There's lots of research that confirms the correlation between positive human connection and job performance. As far as what the future holds, the sky's the limit, which if we're anything like the rest of the county, it means more expansion, more equipment, more personnel. Personally, I like to make sure that we are continuing to focus on things that support our members of the organization as far as peer support, mental health, and the employee assistance program.
Chesterfield Fire and EMS has a very bright future. With the unwavering support of our Board of Supervisors and our county administration, I have no doubt that our members will continue to excel in providing unparalleled customer service to our residents and visitors.